a lot of times, we start getting discouraged because there's things that we want to do, but we feel like we lack resource. But one of the things that the Lord has been telling me recently, because that has been my thing, my prayer has been, God, please bring me the resource, bring me the people that have the resource. And the Lord has been saying to me, use what you got. Use what you already have. Just start. Like, what you have is what you need right now. And that brings comfort, because sometimes you feel like, well, God, you're not bringing the resource, so maybe you don't want me to do it. But then you think about people in the Bible. He asked Moses, what is that in your hand? Use what you got. Moses had a stick, right? Peter, and what did he have? He already had what he needed. He had the net. So he cast his net. So I'll say to you, dreamer, use what you already have. Sometimes we're delaying the start of that thing because we feel like, well, we need more. Trust me, in the sight of God, what you have is enough. What you have is what you need. What you have is the resource to start that thing. The scripture tells us, don't despise small beginnings. Do not despise small beginnings. The Lord gets happy that we just start, because that shows faith. That's a faith step. Like, God, I don't have millions in the bank right now. I might got about $5. I might got $50, but I'm going to start this thing. So that's what I want to encourage you today. That's what I wanted to encourage you today too. Don't believe that you cannot go after a thing because you lack resource. I'll give you a testimony of that. I've always wanted an app that sends out Monday motivations, right? And I've wanted it for years. But I don't have the money for an app, right? So what I did, I started sending text messages out from my regular phone. I started in my contacts. Started sending it to 60 people in my contacts every Monday morning. I don't have the money for the app, but what I do have is a cell phone that could get the Monday motivations out. And I did that. And then the Lord blessed me in a way where I got a website. I was able to create a website. Now my website sends it out every Monday morning. No, it's still not an app, but we're going to get there, right? Don't despise small beginnings. I have another testimony for you. And again, this is all to feed your faith, dreamers. This is all to feed your faith. When I first started creating content, I started in the hallway of my apartment back in New Jersey. And then when I moved to Florida, I still didn't have my own space to create my content. I started creating my content in my closet. So what y'all would see was a wall behind me, but in front of me, I was looking at clothes everywhere. Okay. But again, I had a desire and a passion, and nothing was going to stop me from doing it. No, I did not have a studio, but I was still going to do it. Now, 8 years later, I have a room all to myself. And I'm able to create however I want. I'm able to do whatever I want in my own space. And trust me, the room is not the end. Like, I want land. I want acres. I want a huge studio. You know what I'm saying? A huge studio. But again, you have to start somewhere. So I just want to encourage you today, like, whatever you have is enough. Whatever you have is enough.